Thank you so much for joining me, Megan the trainer, for another segment of Megan's Movement Minute. And in today's episode, I am going to talk about the secret sauce to knee health. So a lot of the clients that we serve here and that we offer solutions for often come in and report a history of back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, maybe some previous injuries in those specific areas also. So our programming has to allow for them to not only strengthen, but also work on stabilizing and making sure that they can be safe in their movements that they're doing, not only here in the gym, but then also out in the real world, so we aren't having them get injured. So when it comes to our knee, if you think of our knee actually from an anatomical perspective, in theory, this is actually a ridiculously unstable joint, because our knee is comprised of two big bones, two long bones. So we have our femur here up in our thigh, and then our tibia down below. So it's kind of like stacking these two long bones end to end right on top of each other, and then asking them to stay upright. It's kind of a big demand. So thankfully we have a lot of musculature and tendons and ligaments that help to stabilize our knee, which is again what makes us possible to move around in our everyday life. Sometimes this can put our knee in a vulnerable position though, if we aren't being mindful and aware of our movements. So more often than not, if you have ever had a knee injury in the past, maybe you've gone to physical therapy, maybe you've gone to the gym, looked to see what you needed to do, and a lot of emphasis is placed on strengthening up our quad muscles. So now here's the thing, that can definitely help, because again, that's what's going to go down all of those muscles attached by our knee. But although strengthening up our quads can be helpful, there are some other things that we can do to help ensure that we are going to keep our knees safe. So the secret sauce, here it is. Are you ready? It is your feet. So I'm sure if you've been following us, you see how almost like ridiculously obsessive we are when it comes to your hands and your feet. But that's how important it is. Because if we don't have a strong, sturdy foundation, we can't expect our knee to do the job if it has to be safe and stable, because our feet can't actually plant into the ground. Sometimes when we come into the gym, we'll put mini bands around some of our clients' feet, some around their ankles, which again is going to help give them that feedback to really plant into the ground, to get a good solid foundation, so that way our knee can do our knee's job. And if our feet are either in a vulnerable place, they're not pointed in the right direction, oftentimes where our feet go, our knees are also going to go. Now this can be good, and this can also be really bad. So this is again something to be aware of, and this is also why we put it on a shirt. So we want you to have that strong connection to the floor. That can also be very helpful to your knee health. Now that you know better, let's go out and do better so we can all be better.